Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Glory Reds podcast. It's your boy, Don Benito. And the name on my lips today is Kobe. The biggest topic right now is Kobe Mainoo. Everybody's talking about Kobe Mainoo. I've talked about Kobe Mainoo so much, but I feel misunderstood. I really do. And perhaps I am also misunderstanding other people. So I'm trying to find a way for us to come in the middle, find common ground. Because I don't know, I guess ways in which you were brought up, the footballing, like whatever you want to call it. I think that is playing into the way I think. I'm trying to stop thinking about player power. And I'm not saying that there's player power in this situation, but you understand what I'm saying. Kobe Mainoo's situation right now, I have reached a point where I'm done. I'm done in the sense that, look, I don't know. Wait, I'm done in the sense that, look, I feel like Ruben Amorim now, he can't run away from this situation. He has to give Kobe Mainoo game time. Now, my biggest worry for Kobe Mainoo in this situation is that he gets the game time and then he doesn't produce. Now, I'm not saying that that's what he's going to do, because I don't want people to misunderstand me. Because he said that I'm only looking at that Grimsby game, and now. But the funny thing is, prior to that game, to that Grimsby game, everybody was complaining, why is Kobe not getting game time? Because we had played a couple of games and Kobe wasn't featuring. And people were saying that Kobe is the future of this club. Why isn't he playing? Fine. So he was being marinated up until that moment. And I don't know why I am being misunderstood. I don't know why. I keep telling people that, look, Kobe Mainoo and Ugarte were meant to be the future of Manchester United's midfield this season. The confidence I had in the team was because of the youth that we have. Ugarte, I started complaining about Ugarte last season. Why is he not featuring in the final? Why is he not getting game time? Why is it that when Ugarte plays one game, the next game he doesn't play? I was always asking myself this question. And these things, they have been building up since last season. Since Ruben's first time coming here. Now, I don't know why people are also forgetting all the, for example, Casemiro, every other player that was supposed to get some game time but didn't get game time because they were not up to par. You understand? Now, Kobe Mainoo, I get it. I was on Instagram and I saw a post there, God save the king, and it's Kobe Mainoo, and I'm like, guys, I think people are exaggerating this and they're blowing this thing out of proportion. Kobe Mainoo is a young player, and I believe that you see the way Jose Mourinho dealt with no, that's a bad example. I'm trying to find an example where a manager is not trying to expose the player or make the player feel some type of way, or how can I put this? Anyway, let me go chronologically on how I've seen how this thing is building up and how people are forgetting. So like I said in the beginning, prior to that Grimsby game, everybody was crying for Kobe Mainoo. Like, get Kobe Mainoo in, blah, 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 blah. And it's fine. Then he gets given that game time. Now, you guys will always say that was just the one game. He was supposed to be given another game. But you look at that game, and I don't know why people are now, all of a sudden, ignoring it, because people are ignoring that game to prove their point. I am not ignoring that game to prove. I'm emphasizing that game, because that game was a small game. It's like Manchester United playing against Kaizer Chiefs or Torokauje. There's a club here. Or I'm trying to say it's like Manchester United playing against a small club, like this smallest club, and then fail. Like, get beaten by that club. Penalties, fail to dominate that game, fail everything. And on that pitch, we had Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo. Now, I'm not saying I am. That game sealed their fate because they were so dismal. Now, why are people not looking at that? Okay, I understand. Because this is football. Football is about performance, right? If you don't perform, if you don't put your thing, you don't get picked. Now, I don't know why is it that now, all of a sudden, it's like, now, put the player. Casemiro had to earn his position into that team. I'm sorry, as slow as he looks, as defeated as he looks, he is in that team. But he wasn't in that team before. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. Everybody earns their place in this team. Now, Kobe Mainoo, unfortunately for him, Ruben sees him. I actually think Ruben Amorim is protecting Kobe. I do. In the strangest way possible. Because for this system, right? It requires a lot. And I've seen Kobe Mainoo play in this system. And I've seen what the gaffer's seen. People don't see it. People have not seen it. And that's fine. And that's the reason why we're having this argument. Because people have not noticed. People, when they see Kobe, they just see Kobe as, Kobe. They don't know that Kobe can disappear in the pitch. They don't know that Kobe Mainoo has got his moments where, bro, chase the ball. He doesn't chase. Block that. He doesn't. But he's got good moments. He's a football player. Every football player has got that. But what we want in the midfield, Kobe Mainoo is not it. He's not robust enough. He's not strong enough. He's not fast enough. He doesn't have that tank, that chest, that baliba. You know what I'm saying? That thing to go back and forth. He doesn't have it. He almost looks like... One day Kobe Mainoo looks like he's a 6. But I've challenged that thing. I don't think Kobe Mainoo is a 6. I think Kobe Mainoo is a 10. Now, that is a topic for another day, or that is a topic that nobody wants to get into. Kobe Mainoo is a 10, not a midfielder. Miss me with that. He's not. Because those basic defensive duties, or those things that he has to do as a midfielder, we wouldn't be having those problems if he was on par with that. He's a number 10. We're ignoring to talk about it because we're trying to get Kobe Mainoo in there. Now, like I said, I'm not going in on Kobe. I want Kobe to earn his stripes. We have Garnacho, for example. Garnacho was somebody that we wanted to put him in. Some games he wasn't doing well. I remember the clash of that left wing, right wing. Like, we were so trying to put in Garnacho. He's a kid. What did that serve us? I heard Paul Scholes saying that we are ruining him. Now, Paul Scholes is somebody I absolutely respect. And the fact that he said that now is causing me for concern. If Scholes is saying that, look, I think we're ruining Kobe, then maybe. But I still think we are not. Because, yes, we've moved into a new era of football, but the way it is now fast-paced, it's like the youngsters now call the shots. Kobe Mainoo, for me, is a 10. He does his best work in the 10 position. Ruben Amorim has said it. And the funny thing is that I've not heard anybody talk about this. Ruben Amorim gives us a glimpse or insight into the players. I think I don't know how many managers have come in and given us this insight. Now, maybe people choose to not get this insight because they're fed up with Amorim. I get it. But this is the way Ruben Amorim is dealing with us. We've not had this in a long time, where we get an insight, where we get to hear and understand. Because I'm sorry, I was trying to find out why why is Ugarte not playing in this team? Nah, Ugarte needs to work hard. He dishes up Dalot. Dalot needs to work hard. Even though he needs to work hard. Everybody's not. But Kobe, because everybody sees him as this holy grail, this midfield of all midfielders. I'm sorry. Nah. He's an academy player who's good. He's got very, I'm starting to think he's not even generational. To even emphasize, to even double down. I'm even thinking he's not generational. I'm trying to make a point. I don't have a problem with Kobe Mainoo. I have a problem with the eagerness, the hunger for him to go back. He wants to make it to the World Cup. But the last time he had a problem getting into this team was because he went to Euro, came back with an injury, and it had never been the same. Kobe Mainoo has been picking up, after that Euro, Kobe Mainoo has been picking up injuries. People, I don't know why people are not seeing that. He played games, yes, but it's been up and down. He comes in, he plays 2 minutes, he goes, hey, he has not been fit. So now we want to push Kobe so that he can go to the World Cup again. So that he can come back, be injured, be benched. Then you guys can complain that no, Kobe Mainoo is not getting time. Look, I don't want Kobe to go. I have said this 100 times. I want him to stay. I want him, I want that day when Ruben Amorim gives Kobe Mainoo that start, right? He gives Kobe silently goes and cooks that game. He cooks. He proves all the doubters, the haters wrong. I'm waiting for that game. And I feel he's going to get it very soon. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I look at the gaffer, I listen to him now. I think he's going to get that game very soon. So, now here's my question. He's sort of rusty. He's going to be given that game. He's going to play. If he doesn't do well, we need to put him in again the next game, right? And if he doesn't do particularly well in that game, we need to put him in so that he can get his game time. Do you see where the problem is? Now, people are going to come back and start saying, but Ben, you are saying that this is... Yes. How come playing once a season has worked for other top teams? Arsenal, Chelsea. Why? How is that work? AC Milan. How is that working for other teams and not Manchester United? How? What is it about Manchester United that's stopping these boys? I'm listening. I read something from Nusa Mazraoui, and he's like, it's difficult to find positives. But you guys are the ones. People are taking their frustration on Ruben. Rightfully so, because he makes the team. But I'm sorry. I am sorry. These players need to take accountability, ownership. We have always said it, that these players at Manchester United, if they are not up for it, you see it in the game. You see it, that these guys are not up for it. And then it's like, But when they're up for it, you get the sense. You'd be like, today, our boys are on. So our club, we now know that it's got this on and off switch. We've got players that can turn it on and off anytime they want. And then we've got players that... Oh, man. I don't know. My vision or my picture for Kobe Mainoo in this situation is that I don't want him to go out. Perhaps I do. I want him to get game time. I want him. But the thing is, he's going to shine. He's going to shine because he will not be playing at Manchester United. And this is where I wanted to go with the next topic. As Manchester, our club, Manchester United, we are always going to get scrutiny. We're always going to get criticized. It's always going to be hard for us. And right now, people are panicking. And the biggest story, people are making clicks, baits, whatever, even myself. But people are using Manchester United to make money. Everybody's talking about us. Whether they're from Arsenal, or whether they're from Chelsea, what people are talking about that. How does that make sense? And they're using, oh no, we're not giving Kobe Mainoo. Come on, guys. Come on. This season for us, it is particular. I thought that we're just, this season, whatever, we said it, whatever happens, like, okay, for me, my prediction doesn't mean that, look, we are ignoring the whole rebuild. It's like we have forgotten about it. It's like now Manchester United should win. When people are forgetting that, oh no, we just sacked Erik ten Hag last season. We didn't back the manager the right way. Now we're in the new season, his first season, and there are just so many layers to this. People are ignoring all of that. People are like, nah, miss me with that. This guy needs to perform week in, week out. We're playing one game a week. Why is it that you look at the players? You look at those players. They are playing at home, but look at how weak on the knees they are. I don't know what it is about Old Trafford. I don't know what it is about Manchester United that just makes these players cower, just look so damn weak. I don't know what it is, but it's our club. Now, unless you're willing to quit your club, I don't think that this thing is going to change. I am telling you right now, you can sack Ruben Amorim. You can. And if you want to go ahead and sack him, sack him. But you're not going to change what Manchester United is. The criticism of players will not change. The club will not change. How everybody's dealing with the club will not change. At least right now we have got a gaffer who is personal, who is in touch with the young players, who is somebody that played the game and understands. I truly don't believe that Ruben Amorim is taking a piss with Kobe Mainoo. I truly don't believe that Ruben Amorim is trying to make an example of Kobe Mainoo. No. I think Ruben understands. He knows. He always mentions it. He's like, this boy was playing in the Euros. Why is he not playing now? Why? Now, I don't know if it is FIFA fans or what. I don't know. But I completely hear you. And in this topic, this is the last I am going to talk about Kobe. I agree with the gaffer. I am sorry. I am doubling down. I am with Ruben on this. I am. I trust Ruben. I believe Kobe Mainoo is perfect at Manchester United. I think his treatment, if it doesn't build character in Kobe Mainoo, I don't know what it will do. I'm hoping it is building character in Kobe Mainoo. I hope it is making him. I hope he's not just becoming weak. Like, oh, poor me. He doesn't give me those vibes. But if he is, fair. But this topic, I am done. I really want Ruben Amorim to give you guys what you want. Play Kobe Mainoo. Let's see. Let people see what he sees. And the funny thing is, I talk about this Grimsby game because it's a highlight. It is significant because it was the turning point of everything. And why people ignore it is beyond me. That moment they were given to dismantle Grimsby and they didn't. Hey, you saw how all of you were pissed off that day against Grimsby. You guys were turning on Ruben when he was there changing, looking with those with the what's this, that master plan, that board, busy trying to, and people are like, oh, look at Ruben Amorim, he's struggling, he's on the tactical board against Grimsby. We mocked him. We did everything possible to belittle Ruben Amorim in that game. Yet we were playing a 20th tier, 100th tier for all I care. It's not even in. I don't care. We let that stupid team beat us. Now, as a manager, some players, everybody, because there's no other opportunity for you to give some certain players game time. That game against Arsenal, our opening game, was one of the best games we ever played. We just never won. And that team, I'm sorry, I am not taking anyone out of it. The way it played against Arsenal, I'm not. I'm not even putting Kobe in there. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That's just my opinion and I'm taking it. But I understand what Kobe brings. But like I said, you guys complained. We wanted Kobe to play. We did. We were like, where's Bruno? Why Casemiro? We don't understand. I remember in the beginning of the season, pre-season and everything, I told you guys my plan. The confidence I had was in Kobe and Ugarte. I kid you not, because you all know that the midfield battle is won. Football is won in the midfield. I was so confident. So confident. But then the gaffer comes out, he starts, he's benching Ugarte, Kobe Mainoo is, I'm like, what's going on? Why? And then when they get opportunity, I see it, I'm like, oh. I remember one game where I was upset with Kobe Mainoo because he was there, he was playing in the pivot, but he was just disappearing. A midfielder is supposed to be right there in the midfield doing his thing. Kobe Mainoo stretches, he goes to the side, disappears. And I kept quiet, I listened to that. And then I was waiting for the moment for somebody to mention something like this. No one did. No one did. No one spoke about, not even Pastor D. Because you guys see Kobe Mainoo as the star. But you don't see the football frailties or the little things. And then the gaffer mentions it. Light bulb. Nobody's paying attention to that. Look, I'm sticking with Ruben Amorim till the end. Until he gets sacked. I have drawn my line. I think so. I have. I don't care what D says. Pastor D, I don't care. Because he's like, look, he's not exempt from criticism. So he must play Kobe Mainoo. Nah. And I'm like, cool. But at the same time, there are reasons for that insinuate that there are mitigating circumstances. So I have drawn my battle line. And I'm like, look, I'm on Ruben on this. I'm sorry. If Ruben gets sacked, fair. But I'm not going to push the Ruben out. I'm not. And I need people to understand that Manchester United are in a better place this season than they were last season. Whether you like it or not, we are. And we are doing it without Kobe. Facts. We are doing it the way we are doing it. Now, I don't know why people are expecting Manchester when they also know that there are certain positions and players that we need to add into this team. I don't know why people are now getting their pennies in a twist. It's like, we need to get all these things. You're forgetting that if Ruben had all this, do you think we'd be having this problem? Do you think if we bought Baliba, we would be having this problem? We didn't buy the midfield. Then everybody now forgets all of this and they attack the manager. I am with Ruben on this. I'm sorry. And I'm doubling down. I want Kobe to stay at Manchester United. But if he wants to go, man, salute. Salute. And I know you're going to shine. You're going to shine just like Anthony, Marcus Rashford, Scott McTominay. You're going to shine out there because what? You will not be playing in Manchester. You will not be wearing this badge. This badge carries so much weight that some people just cannot handle. And I've seen it. I get it. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, this badge. It's not. It's not for the faint-hearted, this badge. Now, people can sit here and be like, what the hell is wrong with Benito? Why is he dubbed? Man, I have gone in on managers for the longest time because of the stupidity of players. I'm not saying that Kobe Mainoo is stupid. Please don't get me wrong. But I have gone in on managers. We have sacked managers. We have blamed the wrong people for a very long time at Manchester United. I'm done. I'm done blaming that. I'm done blaming the wrong people. We are always blaming the wrong person. Always. Now we're blaming Ruben. Fair, he's the guy at the helm. But he's doing the business. We are not losing as we were last season. Can people not comprehend that? Which is why I'm saying, look, we are ahead of schedule in a very strange way. We are already talking about midfielders right now. If Manchester United by some grace, Ineos decide, let's give these guys a play in January. My friend, I think they will change the game for us. And then in the summer, we add another midfielder so that we can solidify that thing. Now we are talking. But if Ineos doesn't feel like they need to do that, we are going to have to stick with Casemiro, Bruno, Kobe, Ugarte, Shea Lacey. Those are the players that we have. Now, are they the ones that we, I hate it when people go in on one guy. I don't. Like, I always stick for that guy. The one guy. Like, if there's one guy who's being mistreated, I stick for him. And I feel like, I'm not saying that Ruben Amorim is being, no. But I think Ruben Amorim is being targeted. He is. And the funny thing is, when we play good like nice football, where no kinks, everything ticks. The midfield is ticking. Bruno does his job. Casemiro does his job. We're winning comfortably. Like when we beat Brighton, like when we win comfortably and the football is nice, and people are quiet and there's always this positivity. I always feel like, why don't you continue with your energy of like, this is not the team. Like we are winning, but it's not how. Why don't you continue like that? This flip-flopping because one day we will win, one day we will lose. And people are blaming the manager when it is the players. And the gaffer comes out in the press conference, is like, look, I don't understand. How can we come home, play this game, whatever, and then fail? Like, the questions he asks, and I ask myself those questions. Now, one thing I've noticed about Manchester United fans is that we are very spoiled, entitled people. When you see Bruno, when Bruno is the problem, we focus on him. Like when Bruno leaves Manchester United, people are gonna sing his praise as if they didn't criticize or want him out of the club. Ruben Amorim, you see Erik ten Hag, when we sacked him, everyone, hey. When Ruben took over and we went through that difficult slump, which we said will happen, everybody agreed that it will happen. But when it was happening, people were not having it. They're like, nah, Ruben needs to win. Now Erik ten Hag looked good because Erik ten Hag won 2 trophies in his maiden season. First season, trophy. Next season, trophy. That was Erik ten Hag. So now we are at this point. Now, again, we're playing these players and people are like, how do you think this is the manager's fault that players can turn up today and then not turn up tomorrow? But then Man City, Liverpool, not Liverpool, Arsenal, they can turn that up. Now, I think he passed the comment about Arsenal something. Look, you can't compare ourselves to Arsenal. Arsenal's rebuild is 5 years in the making. 5 years, hard work, sweat and tears. Arteta built that squad over a 5-year period. Not winning, getting the criticism from all angles. Arteta this out. Arteta is a bottler. He is this, he is that. We did it, we said it. My dad, get this manager out. Nonsense. Every loss Arsenal get, Arteta out. Look at where Arsenal is now. Top of the league. With a gap. A convincing gap. They look comfortable. They have depth in their squad. If Saka is injured, they've got somebody to replace Saka. Whether it is Trossard, Noni Madueke, or whoever. Strikers. They've got players who are... This is 5 years in the making. Ruben is literally... Last month was 1 year anniversary. But that 1 year anniversary came in the most bizarre way. Now, unless you're telling me that... I don't want to say statute of limitations, but that thing of like the amount of time we're giving managers this season or these years is reducing by the year. It used to be 3 seasons. You'll be given 2-3 seasons. It's dropping. Erik ten Hag got 2.5 or 2.5. Amorim, is he going to get 1.5? The next manager is going to get half? Like, it makes no sense. So, like I said, the complaining we're complaining at these players, and the gaffer coming out and saying, look, and he's putting in our players, and we're still not understanding. We are spoiled. We are very, very spoiled. And for me, I close this chapter. I don't understand. You see the two cameos that Kobe Mainoo came on and did the business, because Kobe Mainoo played. Was it against Everton? Was it Everton? He played his longest time in a long time. I think he came on he played a long time. And I looked at that game, and I gave him praise for it. I was like, look, Kobe Mainoo came on and did all right. He didn't do anything bad. Why are people want to see I don't know what they want to see Kobe Mainoo do. I really don't. But I am ending this topic here. I am done with this Kobe thing. You guys can go about, say what you want. I'm gonna let things unravel as they do. I will not comment on Kobe Mainoo. I am done, because I think Kobe Mainoo should sit put. He should sit his ass down at Manchester United. He's a child. He's a kid. Sit down. Wait for your chance. When it comes, you grab your opportunity. Nowadays, people are pushing to leave because they're not getting game time. What happened to sticking it out? What happened to that? What happened to holding the World Cup? Well, I've already explained to you the World Cup situation. And now England is even more tough, in the sense that there are more players. Tuchel. Who is Kobe Mainoo dislodging in that Elliot Anderson, Rice, Bellingham, Morgan Rogers? Who's Kobe dislodging there? Those are powerful players. Who is he dislodging? He wants to go to the Euro. He wants to go to the World Cup. I understand. Go. But I've said my part. And I know Pastor D is going to be like, what? Thank you, everybody, for listening to this rant by Don Benito. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to smash a like and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss any of our updates. Peace.